peoples of the Essene. But the day will come when the Son of Man will turn away his face from the mother of the earth, and will betray her, and even his mother, and will disclaim his birthright. And he will sell her into slavery, and her flesh will be torn apart, her blood will be poisoned, and her breath will be suffocated. He will bring the fire of death into all parts of her kingdom, and his hunger will rob her of all her gifts, and at her place leave behind a desert. All this he will do out of ignorance of the law, and like a dying one cannot smell his own stink, the Son of Man will be blind in front of the truth. Wholesome Lord, Almighty God, who was, is, and will come, you are worth it, O God, to receive glory, honor, and power, because you have created all things. And then I saw in the right hand of whom was sitting on the throne with a covered face a book, in that was written something sealed with 7 seals. And I saw an angel who shouted out with a loud voice, "Who is worthy to loosen the seals and open this book?" And no being in heaven, nor on earth, nor under the earth was capable to open the book, nor to look inside. And I wept, because that book would not let itself open, nor could someone read what was written in it. And one of the elders said to me, "Don't cry. Put forth your hand and take the book. Yes, this book with the 7 seals, and open it. For though it has been written for you, who you are at the same time the lowest of the low and the highest of the high ones." And I reached out and touched the book, and see, the cover lifted itself, and my hands touched the golden pages, and my eyes saw the secret of the 7 seals. And I looked, and I heard the voice of many an angel around the throne, and it were 10,000 times 10,000 in number, and thousands over thousands that with a loud voice were shouting, "All magnificence, wisdom and force, and power be forever and in all times to him who has revealed the secret of all secrets." And I saw the whirling clouds, golden lights, built a fiery bridge between my hand and the hands of the 13 elders, and the feet of whom sat on the throne with a veiled face. And I opened the first seal, and I saw and I recognized the angel of the air, and out of his lips came forth the breath of life. And he kneeled down above the earth and gave to the human the width of wisdom, and the human inhaled. And when he exhaled, the sky became dark, and the sweet air became mold and stank, and clouds of malicious smoke hang close above the whole earth. And I turned away my face in shame. And I opened the second seal, and I saw and recognized the angel of the waters, and from his lips streamed the water of life. And he kneeled down above the earth and gave to the humans an ocean of love. And the human went into the clear and shimmering water, and when he touched the water, dark became the clear stream, and the crystal-like waters became dark of mud. And the fish lay out of breath in mold blackness, and all beings died because of thirst. And I turned away my face in shame. And I opened the third seal, and I saw and I recognized the angel of the sun, and from his lips streamed out the light of life. And he kneeled down above the earth and gave to the human the fire of strong power. And the strength of the sun streamed into the heart of the human. And he took the power and produced with it a wrong sun, and he spread the fire of destruction, so that the woods burnt down, the green valleys got deserted, and only the burnt down bones of his brothers remained. And I turned away my face in shame. And I opened the fourth seal, and I saw and recognized the angel of joy, and from his lips streamed the music of life. And he kneeled down above the earth and gave to the human the song of peace, and peacefulness and joy streamed through the human soul like music. But he only heard the sharp discord of grief and his discontent, and he lifted up his sword and cut off the hands of the peacemakers, and he lifted it once again and cut off the heads of the singing ones, and I turned away my face in shame. And I opened the fifth seal, and I saw and recognized the angel of life, and from his lips streamed the holy covenant between God and the human. And he kneeled down above the earth and gave to the human the talent of gratefulness. And the human made a sickle of steel in the shape of a snake, and the harvest that he took in was hunger and death. And I turned away my face in shame. And I opened the sixth seal, and I saw and recognized the angel of the earth, and from his lips the stream of life came forth. And he kneeled down above the earth and gave to the human the secret of eternity. And he made him to open the eyes and see the mysterious tree of life in the sea of eternity. But the human lifted his hand and tore out his eyes and said, "There is no eternity." And I turned away my face in shame. And I opened the seventh seal, and I saw and recognized the angel of the mother of the earth, and he had with him from the throne of the Father of the heaven a message of flaming lights. And this message was solemnly for the ears of the human, for him who between earth and sky is walking, and in the ears of the human the message was whispered, and he heard it not.